All right. Hello, everybody. We should be live. Let me check my channel just to be sure I am live on the right channel. Okay, I am. Cool. All right, let's see who is going to be first. Let me get my stream set up. You're not going to see the game for a second. I got to change the sub goal, but be sure to say what's up if you're here. I accidentally turned that off. Hold on. Let me change my sub goal there. Properties. Hey, what's up, Levi and Elias Games? How's it going? Let's go to... Oh, I don't know if I can do that. End goal? I'll worry about that later. I'm just not going to have that for this stream. God damn it. Okay. How's it going, Levi and Elias Games? Let me let my Instagram know that I am live. Also, I need to change the thumbnail. My thumbnail didn't change. I hope my title changed and everything, right? Okay, yeah, it did. But we are rebuilding the Miami Dolphins live, obviously. It's kind of annoying that when I tab out of the game, it just closes it, so super fun. But how's it going, bro? I followed you on Twitch. Thank you. I appreciate it. I see 3 viewers in here. Not too bad, considering it's my first stream on this channel, at least. How do I change my goddamn thumbnail on here? Most of the time it just automatically updates. Why is it not letting me change it? Let me go to my stream. Bit of a scuffed start. Be sure to like the stream if you haven't already. Hold on. What's up, Donovan? What's up? I missed your name. Hold on. No, it says I should have the thumbnail in. Why is it not working? God damn it. Did you guys see the thumbnail I just threw together? The one with Tyreek Hill in it, still in the Chiefs uniform, because I couldn't find him in a Dolphins uniform. Alright, I think that should have fixed it. Okay, very scuffed start to the stream, but we are rebuilding the Miami Dolphins today. Can you do a Saints rebuild one day? I've already made one. Just go through all the rebuilds I've made before, because if there's a team you want to see, I've probably already done it. To be fair, I just got 3 signatures from the Chiefs training camp. Hey, nice, bro. Who'd you get, bro? Looks good? Okay, sick, bro. But today, we are rebuilding the Miami Dolphins. Obviously, this is a team that had a huge offseason, adding players like Tyreek Hill, adding about 1 million running backs to their group, adding what I thought was the best move of the offseason in Teron Armstead, signing him for like $15 million a year or something like that. That is a steal. Unfortunately, with Tua here, he's going to be more like a right tackle more than a left tackle, if that makes any sense. He's not going to be the blind side, so he's not going to be as important, but, you know, he's still a really good player. And what did they do on the defense here? They added Melvin Ingram, who I still think is a very good player, so I definitely do like that. But they didn't really do much else here. I should start Elandon Roberts. I have him really low in my rosters. It's kind of weird. But yeah, this is the team for year number 1, and I am going to throw Teddy on the trade block. I'm not the biggest Tua fan in the world. I have Teddy as a higher overall. I just really like Teddy Bridgewater, though. But yeah, I'm not the biggest Tua fan. I don't hate him as much as most people do, but I'm not the biggest fan of him. But this is honestly a very, very good team, obviously with a very good receiving core, very fast receiving core, with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. They added Cedric Wilson over from the Cowboys. They still have Preston Williams, who definitely can play. I really love, especially this offense. The only thing I really don't like is their quarterback situation and the offensive line, but those things can definitely work themselves out. Also, something weird is they're apparently going to play Connor Williams at center. Don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see how that goes. We'll just have to see, man, but this is a pretty good-looking team, but let's sim to the mid-season point, and actually, I think I'm going to look for some trades first, but hopefully this team can do pretty well. Let me read some chat, though. I see some more messages. I'm pretty rusty with streaming. I haven't streamed in, like, years, so forgive me if, you know, I'm being a bit weird, but, you know, it's just, I'm trying to keep up with the game and chat at the same time. It's kind of hard. What's up, unknown? I don't know how old that message was. My bad, I didn't know. I'm finna check it out. Okay, for sure go check that out. I don't remember how it went, but you should definitely check it out. Hello, BB3764. How's it going? What Maddens do you have? Because I'd have a lot more ideas for you if you have more Maddens. Well, I have every Madden from now back to Madden 25, but the problem is I have those for Xbox. I do this on PC, and I don't have a way to record from Xbox. So I was thinking about getting some kind of thing where I could stream from my Xbox, but I don't know. I don't know if it would be worth it. I have a lot of them. On my PC, I have 20, 21, and 22, so I could do a little bit of a throwback one, but not too much of one. But let's check out, we got some upgrades here, hopefully some important players. Actually, kinda, yeah, some younger linemen, offense and defensive linemen. Pretty cool. Be sure to say what's up if you are in the chat, though. This is my first ever, rebuild live, so it might be a bit, scuffed. But that's to be expected. We actually have some big offers for Tua. I kind of almost don't want to accept these. He would never get these kind of offers in real life. But I guess I'm screwing over my favorite team. We're sending him to Seattle. Apparently, Drew Lock has looked very good in camp, so I'm excited to see that. We just got to see if he can do it in a season, because he definitely hasn't in real life. But 7 viewers in here, not too bad. Be sure to say what's up if you have not already. And be sure to drop a sub and a like if you have not already. What do you use for streaming? I use Streamlabs OBS. I'm thinking if I should read chat as much as I am, because it kind of breaks out of the rebuild, but I definitely want you guys to be a part of this because it's kind of special. It's not like a regular rebuild. It's just like a live rebuild, you know what I mean? But let's see. We have some more upgrades here. Hopefully we have some important players here. Noah Igbenogany, Chris Strevler, let's go. And Tyreek Hill, that's actually pretty huge. He's going to be a 97 overall. But yeah, if you want to download these rosters, they are PC only, unfortunately, but they're my custom ratings, and they have a few downloads. They're probably closer to 1,000 downloads now. I don't know how many exactly they have, but my name is just Brandon A23021 on PC, and they're called Updated 2022 or something. But we have to make some cuts here, unfortunately. Let's see who we are going to cut. Definitely no QBs. I definitely need to trim the running back room here. We have 5 million. I'm unfortunately going to cut Sony Michel. We just really don't have a need for him. I probably should have put him on the trade block, but whatever. John Levette can go. How about receivers? I'm not going to cut the GOAT, River Craycraft. I am a Washington State fan, and he was a very good receiver for them, so not cutting him, that's for sure. Long snapper, Adam Shaheen, I liked him coming out of whatever, was it Regina or whatever? I can't remember what his college was, but he hasn't worked out. Offensive line, I think we're good here. I moved Nick Sundberg to center for some reason. Don't ask why, because I wouldn't be able to tell you. Do you think my thumbnails are good? Yes, I do. They are great. Probably better than mine. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to thumbnails. We'll cut Darius Hodge, move him to the practice squad. Very cool. Middle linebacker, Sam McGuavin can go. The rest we'll keep. Jalen Phillips, obviously, I want to keep. No-brainer. Okay, I'll cut Quincy Williams, Elijah Campbell, and Trill Williams. Cool name. And I think I'll cut Clayton Fejedelum. Okay, we got the roster all the way down. Cool. But let's take a look at the team going into year number 1 of the rebuild. Obviously not much changed, but just this is the final roster. I think I'm going to throw... that actually kind of brings up a question. Should I start Raheem Mostert, who has a dev trait, but he is already 29, or should I try to play Chase Edmonds, who's only 25, 2 overall low? I think I'm going to start Chase Edmonds. He's younger. He has more chances of actually working out. And obviously I want to start Austin Jackson at right tackle, which I don't think he's a very good player, but he has a dev trait here, so I definitely do want to start him. So I got to change some of the depth charts, if you will. Let's see. I hope he develops, but I really don't think he will, unfortunately. Let's see. Move him to right tackle over Greg Little. Why is Greg Little? I thought Greg Little was going to be good. He has not been. But yes, your thumbnails are great. But let's see how this team can do in year number 1. Let's jump to the midseason, and hopefully we're not having a losing record like I expect. I have some coffee here. Let's fucking go, baby. ASMR. That was probably gross. I don't care. Thanks, bro. No problem. Okay, at the midseason, we actually do have a winning record, and the Bills are 0-6. That is disgusting. I posted something on my story that said Josh Allen is overrated, and at least in Madden, looks like I am correct. But, like, for real, I don't know how people already consider him, like, a top 3 quarterback. Some people call him, like, the best QB in the NFL. I hard disagree. But let's check how the team's doing, especially Tua. Tua might be doing well. He kind of is. 1,700 yards, 14 touchdowns, only 5 picks. Chase Edmonds is not doing well. Tyreek Hill, Mike Gesicki, Jalen Waddle are doing pretty well. No touchdowns for Cedric Wilson yet. Kind of weird. Blocking, how's the line doing? Okay, I figured Austin Jackson isn't doing very well. Teron Armstead is doing very well. I just realized Austin Jackson is kind of our left tackle because Tua's a lefty, so right is his blind side. That is gross. I would rather die than have Austin Jackson as my left tackle. Overall, the line's doing pretty well, though. Tackles for loss, Emmanuel Ogbah's leading with 8, and he's leading in sacks with 4.5. And we actually do kind of have picks, 3 from Byron Jones, 2 from Xavier Howard. Pretty good, honestly. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised. I thought we were going to be pretty bad, but we're actually doing really well. And we have some re-signings here. Let's see who we should re-sign. Mike Gesicki, what did he get in real life? He got tagged, right? Chat, he got tagged, right? I think he did. Let me know if you know, but I think he definitely got tagged. We'll re-sign him for 6 years, though, until he is 31, and he accepts, of course. Emmanuel Ogbah, obviously, he got a contract in real life. We'll sign him 4 years, whatever kind of money that was. I don't care. Nick Needham. Now, do we need Nick Needham? That was unfunny. But, like, for real, though, do we need Nick Needham? I think we do. He's only 24. He's only 24, but he's not great. I think he'll do well. He has a star dev. Salary needs improvement. Okay, I'll do it. I want him. He'll be a good third corner. Preston Williams, kind of more expensive than I would like, to be honest. We'll think about that one. The rest of these guys are just kind of depth pieces, so I'm not going to worry about that. Maybe if they do well, but for now, I'm good. Yeah, he got tagged. Okay, well, in this world, I guess I'm just fully re-signing him. I guess this is a year in the future, so, maybe they will re-sign him for sure by this point, but we'll have to see. I think he's a very underrated tight end. He's basically like a receiver playing tight end, kind of. Like Kyle Pitts. But let's sim to the end of the season. Hopefully we are in the playoffs. Hopefully we can beat down on the Bills here. Hopefully we don't, choke to them. There's a fucking train going by. Great timing. I hope we can do well year 1, because, obviously I want to do well. And we finish... Oh. We finish 8-9, but we make the playoffs. And look at the Bills. The Bills were 0-6 at the midseason, so they finished 8-3. Yikes, this game really confuses me sometimes. We lost 28-3 to the Patriots. Apparently that's their lucky number, Falcons Super Bowl. But here, I don't think we're going to go very much farther. The Tyreek Hill revenge game, I guess, if you could call it, in the playoffs. We're going to get smoked by the Chiefs, but let's see how the team's looking before we get absolutely murked by the Kansas City Chiefs. Hopefully... some of the younger players have developed. I really don't know if they will, but I hope so. Austin Jackson did. He's up to a 69. Nice. Tua is up to a 76 with morale. You love to see that. Chase Edmonds looks like he has been doing terribly with -3 overall for morale. Jalen Waddle has star dev. That's pretty cool. Or superstar, I mean. I'm stupid. But overall, yeah, this team, I guess I'm a little disappointed that we didn't finish better than we did, but at least we made the playoffs. Defense here looking good like it was before. Nothing really crazy here. Oh, did I not start Jalen Phillips? What the hell is this defensive front? Why are we putting... I hate this game sometimes. Hold on, let me switch my depth chart for edge rushers. So, I think what this means, right, is these are like pure pass rushers, like 3-4 edge or something like that. It doesn't just mean like your actual, like it's going to put them at defensive line, does it? Or I have no idea how this works, to be honest. I think what this does is it puts them as your like edge if you're a 3-4, and your, I guess, just your edge for either like position or either defensive scheme, if you know what I mean. That made no sense the way I explained that, but hopefully you understand what I mean. Like, this is your 3-4 outside linebacker or your 4-3 defensive end. I think that's what that does, but honestly, I don't really know. They're not very clear with what it does, but I think that's what it does. But we have a playoff blizzard here. This might equalize the game a little bit. I normally don't click these if I'm a better overall, but if I'm lower, I definitely want to, equalize it a little bit. But, alright, fellas, don't call me that, bruh. Bald ass. Alright, so it's going to be a snow game, basically. Acceleration, changing directions, whatever. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if that'll be good for us because we have fast receivers, but I guess so do they. I'm not going to click that. I don't care. But let's see if we can take down the Kansas City Chiefs. And we do not. We get smoked, 35-14. Okay, that's kind of to be expected. I'm not even going to click that. I don't know what it does. I don't want to ruin the team. But let's get into the offseason. Kind of successful year one making the playoffs. I almost wish we didn't so we could get a better pick, but it's fine. It'll be okay. And that's actually a realistic Super Bowl. Is that realistic? I guess it's kind of realistic. The Kansas City Chiefs take down the Green Bay Packers 44-41. That's kind of cool. That's kind of actually a really cool Super Bowl. But let's get into the offseason, the re-signing period here. And just real quick, if you have not dropped a like and a sub, be sure to do so. I don't know how many likes and subs we are chilling at right now, but let me check real quick. But we have re-signings here, players ready to negotiate. You should get OBJ. I might, to be honest. We don't really need a third receiver, though, so I'll think about it. If we needed receivers more, I probably would go with your suggestion, but we just don't really need them. But let's re-sign Nick Needham for 6 years, $29.1 million, and he does take that. Okay, cool. The other players here, though, we don't really need him. I'm just gonna, I think, let all these players go. We really don't have a need for them. So let's get into free agency. Hopefully, there's some good players for us. But let me see how many likes we are chilling at. We are chilling at 5. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes. There's 7 people watching. If you haven't liked, what are you doing? If you haven't subbed, what are you doing? Be sure to do that. But we have some free agents here. Let's see who we should sign. So, I guess I should probably check the season stats. I'm realizing I kind of forgot to do that. How did Tua do this year? How was Tua? It looked like he was doing very well at the midseason. He did okay. He did all right. 4,200 yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 picks. That's all pretty good. 61% completion percentage is pretty low. What are we thinking, chat? Do we give Tua another chance, or do we look for a quarterback in the draft or in free agency? I kind of want to involve you guys in this. So what do we do here? Do we keep Tua, or do we throw Tua into the shadow realm? What do we do? Chase Edmonds, we're definitely looking for a different running back. Raheem Mostert had 13 touchdowns, though. Receiving, Tyreek Hill with 1,200 yards, but only 1 touchdown. And Mike Gesicki had 900 yards, but 12 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle didn't do great. Cedric Wilson did okay for a third receiver. Interesting. In terms of blocking, yeah, okay, I kind of figured. Austin Jackson let up 15 sacks. Teron Armstead was very good, though, only letting up 6 as our left tackle. Connor Williams was not great. Liam Eichenberg and Robert Hunt were very good, though. In terms of defense, Jerome Baker led the team with 131 tackles. Tackles for loss, Emmanuel Ogbah with 19, Christian Wilkins with 13. And how about sacks? Not bad. However, we're missing a player here. Apparently, he didn't get a single sack. Jalen Phillips had 0 sacks on the year. Fuck, that kind of sucks. Emmanuel Ogbah had 9 sacks, Melvin Ingram had 6, and Zach Seiler had 5.5. In terms of interceptions, very top-heavy. Byron Jones and Xavier Howard each had 3. Kind of unrealistic for Xavier Howard. Normally he gets way more, but still. Jerome Baker and Eric Rowe with 2, and Javon Holland with 1. And I want to see who won MVP. We had 5 yards on offense. Interesting. Kyler Murray wins MVP. Okay, I guess, but on an 8-1 team, that's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. But somewhat realistic season for MVP. Aaron Donald was up here. What kind of season did he have? What kind of season did Aaron Donald have? I kind of want to check that out. Kirk Cousins, Davis Mills up there, that is gross. I'm not going to go through the full awards, but I want to see what Aaron Donald did. Can you really say no to Tom Brady? Well, I can, but I guess his kids can't say no to kissing him, apparently. Keep for a year, then trade for a good pick if he is bad. I'll probably do that, to be honest. What did I'm not in stats, hold on. I gotta go to stats to see this. What did Aaron Donald do? Do you change playbooks or no? Yeah, I do. I'm kind of thinking about it here, because that offense was gross. And I don't feel like any of the players did very bad, so I think I might change the offensive playbook, to be honest. But what did Aaron Donald do? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 29 sacks. Okay, well, he shatters the record. If you didn't see my last rebuild, DeMarcus Lawrence had, I think it was 27. Aaron Donald beats that here with 29 sacks. That is gross. I think the record is 22.5. He beats it by 6.5, I guess that would be. Huh. Okay. Well, let's go to free agency here. Please say no to Tom Brady. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get Tom Brady. I kind of want to. However, a player I'm not going to say no to, another somewhat controversial player, is Kareem Hunt. He asked for a trade in real life. I don't know if the Browns are going to trade him, but I think he would be very good if he got, actual starting opportunities. We're going to overpay him a little bit here. 4 years, 48, but I just want him because he does well. Odell is here. I could listen to, who suggested that? Who suggested Odell? Donovan. I could listen to your suggestion, but I don't know if I want to be honest. He's already older, and we kind of already are good with receivers. I don't know. Try Steelers' defensive playbook and offense if you get Kareem Hunt. I might, to be honest. I might. I mostly go with the Bucs offense, though, because that one's pretty good. It's very pass-heavy, though. But for offensive line, I think I'm good. Austin Jackson was bad, but there's nobody there I would replace him with. I really think I'm just going to chill and free. Why is David Ojabo here? Did they cut him or something? He went up to star dev, so he must have done pretty well. I really don't know. I wish you could change dev traits, in your actual rosters instead of just in franchise, but, EA moment. We are going to sign Chris Barnes, I think. He is a pretty young and decent linebacker. We need a second linebacker. We'll overpay him a little bit. Offer him 2 years, $9.5 million. That's really not that expensive, so I'm fine with that. For corners, I'm definitely good. We're good at corner. I think overall we're just pretty good. Ronnie Harrison has superstar dev. Welcome to the team, bro. Welcome to the team. How are we feeling about this free agency, chat? How are we feeling? I want to get what you guys want to do for this rebuild. So, do you think these are good moves? We're upgrading over Eric Rowe to get a superstar, younger, better safety. We're getting a good number 2 linebacker for pretty cheap, I guess. And we're getting a better running back because Chase Edmonds, he kind of sucked. So how are we feeling about this free agency class. Any changes I should make, any other players I should look for. Because, I mean, I think this is pretty good. I think we looking pretty good. I did a rebuild. Myles Garrett got 36 sacks. Ew. I mean, I think Myles Garrett is the best, not necessarily pass rusher, because I would go to Aaron Donald, but I think he's the best edge in the NFL. But yeah, nobody's getting those numbers. Not even Aaron Donald would get those numbers. Thank you for dropping a sub. I don't know who did it, because they don't have their subscriptions public, but I appreciate whoever subbed. Be sure to like the stream if you haven't already. Let's see if we can get to 10. We should. We have 10 viewers in here. But I think our free agency class is looking pretty good. I think my chat's a little delayed because I'm still not seeing any replies to that. But let's see if we can get those 3 players. Hopefully we can, because those would be pretty big upgrades for this team. If it wants to load today or tomorrow. Okay, it does. So Kareem Hunt rejects. It's kind of a yikes, to be honest. He was the big one we were going for. I mean, we get Ronnie Harrison and Chris Barnes, which both are definitely good, but running back was kind of an issue for us. And in real life, running back isn't super important, but in Madden, it seems to really determine if your team does well. Well, I guess our running was pretty terrible and we still made the playoffs, but we barely made the playoffs. Kind of tough. I think I am going to switch the offense, though. I'm going to switch this. Let's go to, what's our best fit? Vertical zone run. Okay, that actually makes sense. And let's go to, where would we be? We would be right here, Tampa Bay, Bruce Arians offense, even though he isn't the coach anymore. Trade for Christian. I don't know if that's a possibility. Hold on. I'm assuming you mean Christian McCaffrey. Just saying Christian is pretty vague, but, you know, we were talking about running back, so I'm going to guess Christian McCaffrey. Let's see let's see how expensive he is. I'm not sure if I can do this. I didn't think I had him at that high. Well, I guess he would have developed at this point, but still. I didn't know I had him at that high of an overall in my roster. So they need linebacker. What's up, Reek? How's it going? How's life? Let's see if they want Melvin Ingram. They don't. They don't at all. I thought they would at least a little bit, but they don't at all. QB, obviously, I'm not going to trade Tua away after year 1. We really don't have many players to offer up for him that they want. Liam Eichenberg, they kind of want. Yeah, that's a 3-star interest, and that's barely, like, any movement at all. So I don't know if I'll offer, like, a first-round pick. But I really don't think we're going to have a chance of getting Christian McCaffrey. Oh, actually, we kind of do have a chance, but do I want to give up this much? How much do I want to give up for Christian McCaffrey? Chat, how are we feeling about it? How are we feeling? If you guys want Christian McCaffrey, I will get Christian McCaffrey. I don't personally know if I want to do it, but if you guys want to see it, this is a rebuild. It's for the people, you know what I'm saying? For the viewers, for you guys. So, if you want me to add a little bit, I can get him. But also, this is a lot to give up. Especially after just trading for Tyreek. We're going to be strapped for cash in the future. And we're going to be lacking young picks, young players. Get him, he always does good in Madden. Okay. I don't know how much I'm going to have to add to this, actually. I don't want to just go out and add a second. Can we add a 4th and get away with it? We cannot. How about a player? I wonder... Hold on. They didn't want Melvin Ingram, but sometimes if you add a pick in a play... Oh. They really don't want Melvin Ingram. Okay. That doesn't really make any sense, but that is okay. Let's add a 2nd-round pick. I think this will go through. And we do get Christian McCaffrey. All right. Not my favorite trade I've ever made. I don't love trading for running backs, but it is certainly a trade. I think I'll change my playbook to... Actually, what's the most run-heavy offense in this game? Let's see. It should be... I would guess it's Baltimore, but I don't know how I feel about Tua running the ball a lot. He's not the best scrambler in the world. Let's check offensive yards. Rush. Tennessee, that actually makes a lot of sense. But I don't know how their passing does. Passing touchdowns only 28. Green Bay's looks pretty good. Good amount of rushing yards and good amount of passing touchdowns. We could also go Baltimore. Browns, yeah, that makes sense with their 2 running backs there. Should I go Cleveland? Change it to Carolina? I don't think the Panthers' playbook is necessarily good in this game, though. That's kind of the problem. I would, but I've never seen them do extraordinarily well. You know what? I guess we got Christian McCaffrey. We'll switch it to Carolina just for a year. This is going to be a messy rebuild. We're going to be changing a lot of stuff a lot of the time, but hopefully that does make Christian McCaffrey do well. Actually, now that I think about it, I have seen them win the Super Bowl a few times, and I have seen Baker win MVP. Actually, have I? I've seen him do very well. I don't know about MVP, but I think I've seen him get close. But let's go into the draft. I think we're done in free agency here. What position should I go for in free agency? Let me look at my team. Thank you, Reek, for subbing, though. I don't think if... I read that, but I don't know if I ever reacted to that message. But I fucking hate this game. It disconnected me. Let me reconnect here. I fucking hate this game sometimes. That's okay. I have a love-hate relationship with the game my YouTube channel is based around. Probably not a great thing, but, you know, it's my life. Let us go back into franchise here. Also, how's the game volume sounding? Can you guys hear literally anything with the game volume? I might turn it up a little bit, because there's probably just no background noise here. It's probably just kind of silence in the back. Let me close my stream and reopen it. Okay, there we go. But be sure to say what's up if you haven't already in chat, because there are a few more viewers than there are people speaking. Let me check out our team, though. What position should we look for in the first round? Actually, we traded our first round pick, so this might not be that important of a draft. I think what I might look for is maybe, you guys guessed it, a center, or maybe some kind of linebacker, edge, something like that. Let's check it out. Let's scope out the draft. Hopefully there are some good players at positions of need. So I'm kind of curious about who the worst team was, who's going to have the number 1 pick. Of course, it's the Jets. I mean, that makes sense. The Giants have back-to-back picks, but actually we do have a second-round pick, so that'll be kind of nice. I thought our first one was a third, but we don't even have a third. We traded one of our seconds away. So let's see, what are we going to go with here? I think the positions I'm going to look at are defensive line. Not many good scheme fits there. How about edge? I just don't think there are any great players here. How is Stephen Kirkpatrick? Bad coverage, but that probably means he's an... Ooh. Okay, A-awareness. You know, if you've seen one of my rebuilds before, you guys know I'm a sucker for good old A-awareness, and especially B play rec is good too. I just don't know if he's a scheme fit, because the only pass rush move we know about him is C finesse moves. I'd try switching to a 4-3. I might. The only problem with that is we don't have many linebackers. So we're going to have Chris Barnes, Jerome Baker, and then we're not going to have a third linebacker. And that's going to leave us with an awkward amount of defensive tackles. I just don't think we're in a great position to do that, but I definitely could. How are the centers in this class? How about that? All right, I see a pass block. Oh, yeah, this guy looks real good. He is a little older. I saw he is 23, but I don't know if I can resist. I'm not going to lie. I can't hold back. Call me No, I can't make that joke. Never mind. I don't want to make that joke. Okay, so that guy wasn't great. Same age. Is this guy younger? Nope, also 23, and he looks bad. So, you guys guessed it. Of course, we're going to go... Or are we? Here's what I'll do. I'm going to hold off on Aaron Hansen. We're going to go with Stephen Kirkpatrick because he does look like a good player, obviously, with that good awareness, good play rec. I don't know if he's going to be a scheme fit. Unfortunately, only does have normal dev, but he is a very fast linebacker, 85 speed, so you definitely love to see that. And I think with this next pick, if he is still available, we are going to go with Aaron Hansen, I think his name was, the center. But yeah, still, if you are watching, be sure to drop a sub. We are chilling at 365 subs. I think I'm going to hit 400 in the next week, so that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty ready for that. Next video should be out tomorrow, by the way. And of course, the center is gone. But that linebacker looked pretty good, so I'm not too disappointed, to be honest. I'm kind of happy I did that. Unfortunately, though, I don't think any of these centers are very good. This guy looks decent, but he's not very strong. I might have screwed myself here, Buster. How about right tackles? Are there any good ones? I never look here, but no, it doesn't look like there are any good right tackles, unfortunately. Unless this guy's good? No, I think I'm just going to go with... What should I go with? Which guy was good? Was it Weber? CJ Weber? He has good run block. Let's just take him. Alright, he doesn't look like a very good player. 83 strength. I expected it to be low. Maybe a flop of a draft, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, we traded our first round pick away, but let's sim to the end of the draft and let's see how the CPU can do. Hopefully they're going to do better than me. I'm realizing I have to go in like half an hour, so hopefully I can get this finished up soon. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try to go quicker. But yeah, be sure to like the stream if you haven't already. We're only one like away from the goal I set. But let's see how we did in the draft, as long as it doesn't crash me. It didn't, actually. Okay, so Stephen Kirkpatrick is not the best scheme fit in the world, and he's not the best overall, unfortunately. He is only 21, so he has room to develop. Only a 71 overall, though. We're going to switch him to left outside linebacker so he can be more of a power rusher. Wearing number 14, I don't know how I feel about that. CJ Weber's a 67, that's about what I expected. Obviously not a very good draft. The CPU, honestly, arguably did better than me, which, you know, it's kind of depressing when that happens. But, you know, we didn't have many picks because we traded for Christian McCaffrey, which, you know, I still don't know how I feel about that move, but we did it. But let's see how our team is looking going into year number 2 of the rebuild. We have some upgrades here. Who do we have? Did it crash again? It did. Okay, god damn it. I hate... Why can't they fix the disconnections? Like, it happens twice in the playoffs. I think at the beginning of the playoffs, or no, once in the offseason, in like the re-signing period, once right before the draft, and then once right after the draft. It's really annoying. I don't know why that happens. Also, we see like half Brian Flores, half my screen. I don't know how the NFL hasn't sold the rights to their football video games, but, you know, maybe someday, hopefully, NFL 2K can come back, because Jesus Christ, we need it more now more than ever. This sucks. But we have some upgrades here, like I was trying to do. Ooh, it's Jalen Waddle. That's actually pretty huge. I definitely want to do that. Coffee bussin'. If you don't like coffee, then, you know, that's honestly fair, but, you know, I do. But let's take a look at the team. Honestly, a lot of development. I'm liking the offensive line a lot more than it was before, to be honest. Like, the main concern was Austin Jackson, but he's up to a 70 overall now, so I definitely like that. Tua, hopefully he can break out in what is, I guess, year number 4 for him now. The defense here is definitely looking a lot better. Should I start Melvin Ingram? He did pretty well last year, so I think I'm going to. The D-line is looking pretty good. Raekwon Davis up to a 73 with morale. Corners are very good. I forgot they had Noah Igbenogany. He is honestly a pretty decent corner too. So he'll be a nice depth piece there. Obviously adding Ronnie Harrison. So this is a pretty good looking team. Let's go into the next week, and I guess after that we'll go to the midseason. Hopefully we can do better this year than we did last year. I mean, I guess we made the playoffs last year, but, you always want to get better. Let's upgrade Ronnie Harrison's coverage here. In 2024, the contract with EA is up. Okay, thank God. Hopefully they don't renew the contract. I really hope not. But we have just one other upgrade there. Improve rookie. I kind of want to see what this is. Who is this going to be for? Honestly, we don't have many good rookies. Maybe it'll be for that linebacker. Maybe the center. I don't know. Oh, Austin Jackson. I mean, he's not a rookie. But I guess that works. We'll go finesse. I don't remember what our scheme fit is, but we'll just do that. But be sure to say what's up if you're in here. Be sure to let anyone know. Let anyone who may enjoy this know that I am live. You know what I mean? But let's see if we can take down the Vikings in the preseason. It doesn't matter, but, always want to get some extra XP. And we have Improve Rookie again. Let's see what this is. When does Madden 23 come out? That's a great question. I don't know. I bought it. I think it's August 18th. Don't quote me on that, but I think that is when. Okay, so he's going to keep mentoring him. Hopefully, Austin Jackson can become good. 18th of August. I already bought it. Can you play it early? I think you could play Madden 22 early, but can you play Madden 23 early if you get like EA Play or whatever the hell they call it? I did that last year and made some videos early. I definitely want to do that again this year. Let's upgrade Chris Barnes here. We will go pass coverage. He should be a good second linebacker. I would really hope so. +3 man. That's pretty nice. Let's just auto-spend those. But yeah, I definitely want to get an early start with the Madden rebuilds for Madden 23. I already bought it, obviously. I really want to, get an early start like I was saying. But let's see if we can take down the Texans. Again, just the preseason, so it doesn't really matter, but still. Let's see. Another improved rookie. Apparently, Austin Jackson's going to be pretty good. Imagine he gets Superstar Dev or something. That would be busted, but I don't know if he will. 10,000 XP. Okay, maybe he will be a good player. Jesus, bruh. All right, let us... Oh, we don't get to upgrade him, of course. But let's make some cuts here. Who are we going to cut? Ooh, we definitely need to cut down some running backs. We'll move him to the practice squad. We're going to cut Raheem Mostert because he's older and he didn't do great. I mean, I guess he was the backup running back and he got a lot of touchdowns, but All right, so that is 6. So we'll cut all these receivers away. Goodbye at depth pieces. I honestly should just let the CPU do this, but honestly, I just want to get the roster to be actually good and get it to keep the players I want it to keep. So we're going to cut Michael Dieter, unfortunately. I probably shouldn't stream right after I wake up because, I can't fully speak right after I wake up, but, that's okay. All part of the master plan. We're going to practice squad these players. Any linebackers? Nah. Any corners? Yeah, we'll definitely practice squad. Trill Williams, again, unfortunately. Sorry, Trill Williams. You're just not very good in this game. I do think he is a decent player in real life. Didn't he have, first-round hype at one point? I don't know, dude. I thought he did, but maybe not. But let's see how we can do in this season. We have a camp standout. I'm just going to do that. I don't know if we're going to get it, but let's see who it's going to be. Is it just going to be Austin Jackson again? I hope not. But it might be. Is it going to be Raekwon Davis? Okay, cool. I forgot they don't mentor other players there. It's just the player that shows up. But let's see how we can do at the midseason of year number 2 of the rebuild. Hopefully an improvement on this last year. But you never know. We could just do worse because it is Madden after all. Hopefully the Carolina playbook does do good things for us, though. You never know, though. It's just kind of random, it feels like. But yeah, be sure to say what's up if you're in here. Don't lurk and shit. But we are 3-4 at the midseason, so I guess technically slightly worse, which is kind of weird because, we definitely made improvements, but I guess the rest of the league also made improvements. I do think we are better than them, though. But we have some upgrades here. Nothing important, just Noah Igbenogany and our backup center. What's up, Leon? How's it going? Be sure to like the stream if you haven't already, people, and be sure to drop a sub. But we have some re-signings here. Who is this going to be? We have... Oh. He got a big contract in real life, right? But obviously that doesn't really go through here because they'd stop updating the rosters, of course. So we do bring Tyreek back. Not really a surprise, though. Christian Wilkins will re-sign for 5 years, $66 million. He wants more salary. Okay, I can do that. Andrew Van Ginkel, I do like him in real life. We're going to probably let him walk here, though. Or should we? Yeah, I will. We'll maybe reassess later, but I'll probably let him walk. The rest of these players are just kind of depth pieces, so I'm kind of good, to be honest. What do you play on? I'm on PC, unfortunately. I don't really know how to stream from like Xbox or something, and I don't have the game for Xbox, so we on PC, baby. But let's see how we can finish out the year. Hopefully a bit better than we are at the midseason, but again, like I said, it's EA, so you never know. Let me check the stream, though, see how it's doing. How's the stream looking, by the way? My Wi-Fi's been kind of shitty lately. I hope it's doing pretty well, because sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, it looks decent, actually. It looks really good, actually. I'm really surprised. But we unfortunately do not make the playoffs in year number 2, going 7-10. Again, to be expected, but we probably wouldn't have gone very far in the playoffs anyways, to be honest. So I'm just trying to be positive here. I'm trying to find something to be positive about. I guess that just gets us closer to the next year. I am unfortunately only going to do 3 years of this one because, like I said, I got to go soon. But the Cowboys take down the Chiefs in the Super Bowl 28-13. We have some upgrades here. Might have won an award. Did Christian McCaffrey win a big award? Let's check out some of the season stats. I'm kind of curious to see how we did. It looks like Christian McCaffrey did very well. So Tua did a bit better. 4,300 yards, 31 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Did improve the completion percentage. Very similar year to last year. Christian McCaffrey did very well. Almost 1,500 yards with 17 touchdowns. Might have won like Offensive Player of the Year or something. Jalen Waddle was our only 1,000-yard receiver with just over 1,000 and 3 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill only 5 yards away from 1,000 with 10 touchdowns. Cedric Wilson had 900 yards and 7 touchdowns. Mike Gesicki didn't do very much. Christian McCaffrey added another 750 yards and 4 touchdowns through receiving. Let's check blocking. Unfortunately, Teron Armstead does take a step back with 11 sacks this year. Austin Jackson technically improves, but still wasn't very good. The rest of the line did okay. Chris Barnes actually led the team with 127 tackles. We had a lot of tackles for loss. Good Lord, we have 5 players with over 10, 2 of them almost with 20. And in terms of pressure, we actually did pretty well. 11 sacks for Emmanuel Ogbah, 8.5 for Christian Wilkins. Not much outside of them. It looks like Jalen Phillips is pretty disappointing in this game, but maybe next year he'll break out. And how about interceptions? Go to Chiefs playbook and screamed for last year. Should I? I mean, if I did that, Christian McCaffrey wouldn't get used very much. But this playbook does look decent. Not gonna lie, Carolina's always usually in the playoffs. They are, I know, but sometimes it's just kind of shaky. Oh, what the hell? Okay, Patrick Mahomes wins MVP. Andy Dalton, at a 64 overall, comes in at number 2. Matt Ryan, already down at a 65 overall, comes in at number 3. Christian McCaffrey does come in at number 6. I want to see Offensive Player of the Year, though. Okay, Christian McCaffrey gets number 2. He must have gotten an upgrade from winning Best Running Back or something, I guess. Matt Ryan up there. That is gross, dude. No other Dolphins in there. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Joey Bosa. Emmanuel Ogbah comes in at number 8. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to a Jets player. I don't think we would have any Dolphins. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Brian Bush of the Broncos. He looks racist, kind of. How about any Dolphins? No Dolphins. Okay, that's fine. Should I switch the playbook again? I feel weird switching the playbook so much. It feels like cheating, kind of, but I might, to be honest. I don't know. But let's get into the offseason. I guess let's see if we have anyone to re-sign. I don't know if I'm going to, but let's see if there is anyone to re-sign here. I thought it was going to disconnect me. It didn't. I was about to fucking cry. But let's see. Who do we have to resign? Oh, of course, Christian Wilkins. He wants more salary. I can definitely do that. 5 years, 67.7. All right. Might as well for the last season. I think I will. I might as well, I guess. The rest of these players, they can all walk. These are just kind of depth pieces. Letting go of Myles Gaskin, unfortunately, but he didn't really do anything for us, obviously. He was kind of buried on the depth chart. But let's see who's going to be in free agency here. I might go pretty hard in free agency, like I do with your mother. But let's see if we have anyone we can cut here. Honestly, no. No, definitely not. Actually, should I cut Melvin Ingram? I'm gonna... he's been pretty decent for us. We'll keep him around as a third pass rusher, but I definitely want to make sure Jalen Phillips starts this year because, you know, he's the younger player. He has more upside, and, you know, Melvin Ingram's already pretty old. So, of course, I got to get the legend Matt Gay, as I always do. In my rebuilds, let's get him here. 3 years, $14 million. I don't know if I have enough money to really do anything exciting here, unfortunately. And I don't know if I really even need to. This team is honestly really, really good. I might look for... Is there a good pass rusher here? Dewan Smoot? No, there is definitely not. How about defensive ends that I could just move back? No. This is kind of a weak free agency, to be honest. I don't really need a lineman. We have younger players there. They've been starting to play better. Honestly, I think I'm going to be boring in this free agency. I don't think I'm really going to go after anyone. I might go after maybe Tony Pollard here to be just a running back too, or maybe a tight end. I think that's what I'll do. I'll go after Juwan Johnson like I usually do in rebuilds, and then I'll go after, I think, a good running back too, because, you know, why not? Let's go after Tony Pollard here. That's honestly not too much money. 5 years, 43. We'll see if he wants that. Where does that put us for him? It puts us in the lead, but I don't know if that's going to get us him. Let's go 5 years, 49, 112 points. That should definitely get us Tony Pollard. So let's see if we can get those two players. I definitely hope we can, because, you know, we might as well use the rest of our money. And if it wants to load today or tomorrow, we do not get Tony Pollard with 112 points. Interesting. Okay, that really sucks. That's kind of weird. Who did he sign with? He signed with Philly on a 5-year, $38 million deal. So he's pulling a DeMarco Murray going from the Cowboys to the Eagles. That's definitely interesting. Obviously not as good as DeMarco Murray, but let's just go to the draft. Let's finish out this rebuild with a strong draft. What position should we look for, chat? What are you guys thinking? Let me know in the chat. I'll pull up the team in a second if it wants to, of course, load today or tomorrow. Apparently not. Okay, but like for real, what happened to it? I took a sip of coffee, sorry I went quiet, but what the fuck is happening? Why is it not loading? Did it crash again? I hate this game sometimes, dude. But while I have the chance, while I don't really have anything to talk about, be sure to drop a like and a sub. Let's see if we can get to 15 likes and maybe 370 subs. Okay, there it goes. It finally disconnects me. Click cancel. I did. It didn't really do anything. But it finally did disconnect. There we go. I hate how it disconnects sometimes. Maybe trade for a QB? Oh, God. See, I could, but that would be really expensive. If there's a good QB in the draft, I'll definitely think about it. However, I don't know if we really need to replace Tua. We kind of might, though. He's not doing very well. Should I trade for fucking Andy Dalton at a 64 overall? I mean, he was up there for MVP, so, like, it unironically might not be the worst idea in the world, but I'm not going to do that. Unless he only costs, like, a fucking 6th-round pick or something. But the Eagles have the first pick in the draft. But let's take a look at the team. What do we really need here? I think maybe either edge. I guess we drafted edge last year. Either QB, maybe a 4th receiver, offensive lineman. I really don't know what to do with this team. We're kind of in a tough spot. Emmanuel Ogba does get Superstar X Factor. Let me see if there's a better scheme fit for our defense. Yeah, there definitely is. Disguise 3-4. I'm not going to go 46 defense. How about 3-4 under? That works. Middle linebacker? Yeah, we might need one. Chris Barnes, he did all right, but he didn't develop too much. He only went up 2 overall. That's kind of surprising. He had a pretty good year. But yeah, like I said, the Eagles, who stole Tony Pollard for us, have the #1 overall pick, so I guess that's kind of karma for them, stealing that player from us. But let's see what kind of good players are here. Are there any good quarterbacks? So there's Jonathan O'Neal. He is 22 years old, A throw accuracy mid. Nothing bad about him. A break sack, A awareness. This guy looks really good. Only good throw power, which of course is good, but he had a pretty good 40 time with a 4.81 and 21 reps on the bench. Skipped the combine though. Let's check out George Messina. That's kind of a weird name. He really does not look good. Okay, this guy isn't good. He's fast and he's strong. What is his throw power? Good throw power. Okay. I think I'm going to go with Jonathan O'Neal. Maybe that's controversial to replace Tua, but this guy looks decent too. He is a bit older, but he is fast, strong, good awareness. Not as accurate as the other quarterback. Should we just go Jonathan O'Neal? Chat, I'll let you guys decide. Do we go with a QB? Do we replace Tua, or do we go with... This guy looks decent. Carlos Anderson looks good, but there might be a better center that I can go with later on, so I'm not even going to think about that. Middle linebacker, let's see. Who is this? Not George. Gregory Stark. Is he a good player? No, he's not. He doesn't look great. How about these later linebackers? Get the QB? I think I might. These linebackers don't look very good. Yeah, no, D-zone. I'm good. Let's check one more. Oscar Majet. I don't know how you say that. No, he doesn't look good either. Get O'Neal and change to Chiefs or Tampa. I definitely think I will with a new QB. I think I might go Tampa, or I'll try out the Chiefs. We'll try out the Chiefs just for fun. Jonathan O'Neal, though, is going to be our pick. He's 6'3", 228, only 22 years old, out of Michigan. Relatively fast, honestly pretty strong. Good throw power. Not the fastest in the world, but he's pretty fast. Let's take him. Jonathan O'Neal, unfortunately, only has normal dev. Still looks like maybe a good player, good throw power, good speed, good strength, all the things we expected, but the dev trait really sucks. Why do we have another first-round pick? I'm not going to complain. I don't know if we should have this pick, but I'm not going to complain. Actually, we should have had this pick last year because it didn't push all the picks ahead, obviously, because you can't really skip a year ahead. So we should technically have this pick. We just should have had it last year. But let's look at a receiver. Who do we want to go with that receiver? How about Jay Hill? Just randomly no, he doesn't look good. Bad catch in traffic. Good spec catch. Decent speed. Is he a possession? Yeah, he might be a possession receiver. I'm good. How about BJ Robbins? Sus name. Really good 40 time. Ran a 4.32. Good awareness. Decent short route. I think this is going to be the pick. Let's go BJ Robbins here. And he has a hidden dev. Okay. 90 speed, 95 excel, 94 change of direction. This guy definitely looks good. He is, well, I guess he's not that short, but he is a smaller receiver at only 185 pounds. Left-handed, just like me, for real. That's definitely a good pick. But let's see. I think I'm going to go with maybe a center here. I don't know, though, because our line didn't play... Like, the good players on our line played bad, but the bad overall players on our line played well, I guess. Except for Austin Jackson. Carlos Anderson, this was the really good-looking center, right? Yeah, I had, like, A's across the board. How does the other guy look? Dwight Cosgrove. How do you look? Ooh, this guy might be better. Nah, he's pretty weak. He also looks good. He is younger, but... I'm going to go with Carlos Anderson. He looks better. So let's go with him. 6'4" center out of Florida State. Not very good. He does have two nice stats. 69 speed, 69 jump. 89 strength is decent. He does look like a very good player, though. I would guess he's like a 75, maybe a little higher. So I think that's a good pick. But let's check in the third round here. I might just sim the rest of the draft out, to be honest. I don't really know if I feel like looking for anyone else, and I don't really have the time, to be honest. What position did we fully scout, actually? I might go with a good player there. It was tight end. Why? Why? I mean, Casey Colvin looks good. He's a first-round tight end. I think we'll go with him. Ran a 4.69 at the combine. Can I get a nice in chat? Ran a 4.62 at his pro day. This guy is a pretty fast-ish tight end. So let's go with him. And, of course, he does have normal, but definitely looks like a very good player. Should be a great number 2 tight end. So let's sim out the rest of the draft. This was definitely our best draft out of any of them. I'm pretty happy with the players we got. We got a good QB, a good center. We got a hopefully good tight end and a... What did I not name yet? A good receiver, hopefully. I think that's the position I didn't name yet. I really don't know. But we'll see if the CPU can do well as well. I don't know if they're going to, but we can hope so. So let's see. Let's check out the draft recap as long as it doesn't crash me. It probably will. But you never know. Okay. Honestly, I'm pretty disappointed. Jonathan O'Neal's only a 74. I thought he was going to be like a 78 to make up for the fact that he has normal, but he's not great. BJ Robbins is a 74 overall. That's a bit better than I thought he would be. Carlos Anderson is only a 74 overall. I want to see what his stats are, though. He looks really, really good. How is he only a 74? I mean, like, all of his blocking stats are higher than a 74 other than his lead block, but I don't know. Madden overalls are weird sometimes. And Casey Colvin was our best player technically at a 75 overall. I mean, he doesn't have a dev trait, but definitely looks like a great number 2 tight end. The rest of the draft was not good. The CPU sucked. But we definitely filled out the, I guess, needs you would call them of this team. But let's see. We have some upgrades here. I really hope we can finish out this last year strong. Is it going to... Yeah, it disconnected me, of course. God damn it. But be sure to drop a like and a sub if you haven't already. You know, that helps me out a ton. Let anyone that may enjoy this know that I am live, because, you know, trying to grow the channel. Definitely an interesting first stream. I probably won't stream this early next time. I'll probably do it later in the day, especially when I have more time than this, because, you know, I got to go in literally 5 minutes, but I'm trying to finish this out to hopefully, you know, make the playoffs. We'll see. You never know, though, because it is EA. But what's our team overall? How is our team looking? I'm lagging quite a bit here. I should probably restart the game, but I don't have the time to, so I'm not going to. We have some upgrades here. Just Christian Wilkins. That's pretty nice, though, to be honest. Also, thank you, BB, for saying noise. Appreciate it. But let's check out the roster a little bit here. This is a really good offense. It seems like I'm pretty good at building good offenses, even though I do focus more on defense in the drafts for some reason, it seems. I guess this one's the exception, considering we went literally all offense in Anderson, Colvin, Robbins, and O'Neal. But still, most of the time I do go more defense heavy. I think I'm going to play, what's his name, BJ Robbins as our number 3 receiver. Yeah, we'll see if he can develop a bit. I think I'm going to rearrange the full depth chart here just to get the players that I want starting for sure. But yeah, this is a very good-looking team. I haven't talked much about Javon Holland. He is up to an 87 overall, looking pretty good. Obviously, the dev traits on the D-line are nice. Christian Wilkins at a superstar, Emmanuel Ogbah at X Factor. So you definitely love to see that. A lot of color on that defense. Kind of same with the offense, though. We have 2 superstar X Factors, 2 superstars, a hidden, a lot of stars, so I don't know, man. This team will definitely have to, you know, surprise me to make the playoffs, considering how we've played in the past. But I definitely think we can do it. Let's switch to... Should I do Kansas City or Tampa Bay? I think I'm going to try out the Chiefs offense. I don't really try it much, but I think I'm going to try it. I don't love their defensive playbook, but we're just going to roll with it because why not? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to be a little bitch. Let's try out the... Should we go Pittsburgh? Let's try Pittsburgh. Where is Pittsburgh? There we are. Let's try the Steelers defense. So hopefully this team will perform a bit better. I'll rearrange the depth chart again after we, make some cuts here. But this is a pretty good-looking team. This should hopefully do some damage this year. You never know, because again, like I said, EA, we smoked the 49ers in the preseason. But let's see. We have breakout player, whatever, mentor, rookie, whatever they call it. Austin Jackson again? Okay, I'll take it, but I don't know if he's necessarily deserving of that. He hasn't been very good. I don't know if he's saying that here, that he hasn't been good, but I don't know. I wasn't reading it. Let's see. I'm just going to let it auto-use the upgrades. But yeah, be sure to say what's up if you're in here. Let's see, we have improved rookie again. I'm trying to hurry up because I got to go in literally 2 minutes, but obviously I'm not going to hit that mark. Let's see. Hopefully Austin Jackson can get a ton of XP like he did last year. Not yet, but hopefully in the next week. And we have a receiver breakout, I guess, receiver mentorship, maybe for that rookie, BJ Robbins. Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to go deep threat, of course, getting open, and come on, long routes. Let's go. All right, hopefully that will make him go up in overall a little bit. That would be pretty nice. I think he'll be a very good player for us. He definitely looks like the type that would do super well here. But we got to custom players here, and then we will see how the team can do for year number 3. So we have improved rookie again. This is hopefully going to be some like XP. It could be a dev trait, but probably not. It's probably just going to be XP. So let's see how much Austin Jackson gets. Another 10,000. Jesus. I don't know if it ever varies there. I think it's always 10,000, but that is a lot of XP. How many overalls is that? Or how many upgrades is that from? 2 upgrades? That's pretty nice. So we'll definitely use those. There we go. And I guess I'll cut the players. I don't want to leave it to the CPU. I don't want it to cut like a good player for us. So let's see. We're definitely going to cut the running backs here that we don't need. We'll keep those 3. Alec Ingold will keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 receivers. We'll cut Lynn Bowden, unfortunately. Chandler Stockton and Antonio Nunn. Goodbye. Tight ends, we will cut Hunter Long. I'm very excited we got that good tight end. Offensive line, we'll keep Weber because we were down 1. Let's cut Larnell Coleman. Very cool. Defensive line, we'll practice squad Rowland. DT, we're good there. Darius Hodge will cut, unfortunately. Middle linebacker, we're good. Melvin Ingram can stay. Corner, will cut a couple players. True Williams, once again, he's just kind of playing... He's just going back and forth from off the team to on the team to back off the team. I feel bad about it, but I also don't because it isn't a real player in this. Well, he is a real player, but you know what I mean. This isn't real. So let's put Robbins as the number 3, like I was saying. Let's start O'Neal. Austin Jackson up to an 81 overall. But yeah, this is a look at the team going into the 3rd and final year of the rebuild. Hopefully we can finally do some damage this year. Here's a look at the defense. Let us go to specialists. I want to start, the actual pass rushers, or our actual edge rushers at the edge rusher positions. So let's put, I guess, I'll leave Ogba as a number 1, but I do want to start Jalen Phillips, and we'll have Ingram as the number 2, and we will put, I guess, Zach Sealer at the number 3. I don't know. And for defensive tackle, we will obviously put the D lineman there. So pretty good looking team, to be honest. Let me see who it's putting as the slot receiver. Actually, I want to check that out. I'm pretty excited for this team, though. I think we should do really well this year. Slot receiver, I want to play BJ Robbins as the number 3. So I'm glad I checked that. But let's see how this team can do in the 3rd and final year of the rebuild. Hopefully we can make some improvements on how we've done. If not, I might cry a little bit. Oh, I feel like I've been streaming forever. Jesus. This is my first stream in I don't know how long, so I'm sorry if I'm a little rusty. Jameis Winston rolled his ankle today, I see. That sucks. But we are 3-4 once again at the midseason point. Kinda sucks, to be honest. That kind of really sucks. I was hoping we would be much better. Unfortunately not, though. We do get a breakout for B.J. Robbins. I don't know if he's going to get that, but we'll see. We don't need to worry about re-signings here. That's the nice thing about the third year. Let's see if B.J. Robbins can get that. We do win against the Texans. To be fair, I would hope so, but we do get the win. This is a really good team. I'm proud of my performance. He got it? Or, wait, no. It wasn't his best, he said. Okay, he didn't get it, I guess. Well, thanks for baiting me, game, you bitch. But let's see if we can make the playoffs in year number 3. Hopefully so. If you're still here towards the end of the stream, be sure to say what's up. This has been a lengthy stream, that's for sure. But let's see, can we make the playoffs? And we do not, unfortunately. But this was a pretty good team, honestly. I didn't expect to make the playoffs. Let's see how the team is looking, though. O'Neal might have been a mistake to start him, but I really don't know. Robbins only did have star. I thought for sure he would have, like, superstar or something. But either way, this was a very good team to rebuild. This was a very fun one. I might do this one as an actual video sometime and just try out some different things, obviously, different playbooks. Let's check out some of the stats, though. No, Jonathan O'Neal actually wasn't a mistake to start. 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, -1 offensive rookie of the year. Christian McCaffrey obviously had a down year because, it's not meant for him. This offense isn't. B.J. Robbins, actually maybe he won offensive rookie of the year. I don't know. Very good receivers, though. What was the problem with this team? Teron Armstead wasn't very good. Connor Williams was really bad as a center, letting up 8 sacks. That's really high. Austin Jackson wasn't great, but not terrible. Probably his best year so far. Emmanuel Ogbah with 16 tackles for loss. You love to see that. And 12.5 sacks. Emmanuel Ogbah, you guys should target him in rebuilds. He plays really well. Christian Wilkins did decent too. Apparently do not target Jalen Phillips because he was awful in this rebuild. He did nothing. He had maybe a combined 5 sacks through 3 years. I guess he didn't technically start for all those years, but he got a lot of snaps. Byron Jones and Ronnie Harrison each had 5 interceptions. But even though we didn't even make the playoffs after the first year, this was still a pretty successful rebuild. Alvin Kamara wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Or MVP, sorry, not Offensive Rookie of the Year. What the hell? Jonathan O'Neal is up there for MVP at number 8. The GOAT, Gardner Minshew, at number 9. Really fun video out tomorrow that includes Gardner Minshew. You guys should check that out when it comes out. Jonathan O'Neal up there for Offensive Player of the Year. Let's see Offensive Rookie of the Year. Of course, we get number 1 and 2 with O'Neal and Robbins. You'll love to see that. Welcome back, Donovan. Definitely need to see a full video with this team. Yeah. I was a bit rusty with streaming. I definitely can tell. I didn't know fully what to say the full time. I used to be pretty good at it, a couple years ago. I would pull 50, 100 viewers, but, definitely need to get back into the swing of that. But this was a very good team, chilling at an 85 overall. But unfortunately, I do have to go, so that is going to be the end of today's rebuild. Let's just generate best team overall to see what it goes up to. Okay, it stays about the same, god damn it. But yeah, like I said, that is the end of today's stream. Did I say video? I meant stream. So thank you all for coming. Definitely want to do one of these another time. Definitely later in the day, not right after I woke up. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I will have another video out tomorrow morning. I was supposed to have that today, but it ended up being very long and I didn't have the time to finish editing it. But that will be up tomorrow. I'll finish editing it tonight. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for liking, subbing. See you guys again tomorrow. I see the goat emojis. You're the goat. But yeah, I will see you guys again with a video tomorrow.